Welcome back to Let's Play Total War Rome 2 as Tylis. In the last episode we captured Pulpudeva with our army here. I believe I'm one turn ahead as I was having some recording problems. Basically what's happening is the program is using open broadcast source. For some reason the game capture stopped working for this game, so I had to mess around with the window capture. So you guys will see this as full stream, but I am not playing it that way. So we've got nothing else to do for right now on this turn, so let's continue. Let me just look at my army real quick. Yeah, I have to remember having... Yeah, one. Let me see. So I actually have some new mods installed from last night. They're just unit mods. Two mods must be used. Must have tribal archers as a unit. I'm gonna go for the bronze workshop though. Let me just look, since it's been a while since I've used them. We'll keep marching on the Pella.
Your next command.
Let's see what the bonuses here are. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Yeah, as you can see, I have two new units: Thracian Noble Riders and Riders of Anthea. And we're just gonna stick with the normal. Actually, those look like cataphracts. I don't know how I feel about them having cataphracts. Let's march here in the Pella. And although Pella's not in the if they attack Pulpudeva, I'll be fine.
By the flame.
Really?
I will have.
Really, Bithynia?
Be welcome, I suppose.
So they think they can take a chunk out of me. Even better. And one Celtic warrior. Here, Pulpudeva, Thracian warriors. What's that army comprised of? Oh, just a bunch of Levy pikes. Oh, I'm not afraid of that at all. Let's see. I should probably start my timer. Not that I ever finish when it's done anyway. And oh, poop. Oh, I can get rid of this. I'll get rid of these two raiders. Having that one Oathsworn will really bolster my army. See that RDI hate us because we attacked Macedon. Athens is pretty indifferent. They obviously hate us. The Katiavroi don't like us. Chimera, they just hate everyone. They're actually in decent relations with me. Let's see if we can get a trade agreement.
You have my ear for your
Pact.
Yesterday I saw
I
many
might
dead
eventually
fish
play
in water.
Europa Universalis
Two kinds
4.
of fish.
However, I'm,
Now we can drink and give.
as a Total War vet,
My people are wealthy in
the
intellect.
amount of diplomacy in
and do
the
not
game,
need
and the
your
fact I
goods to
can't
add to their
warmonger,
material wealth.
something that's making it a bit harder for me. I really wish I didn't do that. I can deal slums for a turn. I want to tax them or not. Is this province being taxed? Yeah. Quick save. I'm pretty sure I should be able to push him back.
For the tribe.
I'm not afraid of that happening. Let's see if we can. Let's keep moving. come up with Thracian Warrior? No. They're just done. The shield bearer is the only thing I'm slightly afraid of, maybe personally Thracian Warriors. But even if the Levy Pike can get up there, they're just going to be surrounded. There's no have a Pike Phalanx covering everything. Battle of Pulpudeva, 272 BC. Alright, so the main reason I play with the 12 turns per year is normally 4 turns per year, even 2 turns per year. It's pretty suffice without messing up the time frame too much. I don't really care about the time immersion, doesn't bother me as much. I like having my generals and them lasting a while. Obviously with these guys never age, but that's perfectly fine with me. When I do other Total War Let's Plays, if you guys want me to, I'll warn you guys. Alright, we're good. I thought I hit the key to turn off my recording for a second. However, also being now that I'm in windowed mode, I can't edge the screen as much. Which is going to be more of a pain than anything. So these guys up. 3, 2. I also have the spacing mod installed. I'll put the link. I'll put what's exactly called in the description. Basically makes it so that barbarian units, they're just not in any formation at all. They're just all there in a big group. And civilized units like Greek, Roman, and Eastern Punic, they're still in a formation, but they're not lined exactly one up against each other. They're generally in line, which would be expected and would be most useful, because there's no way to ever have, not even today, if you tried doing it, have them stand exactly next to each other. Here, my friends, we see the magic of how trained the Thracian warriors are. They can stand on their toes on the edge of the wall. I actually have Gem graphic enhancement mod uninstalled right now because I think unenabled because I'm late. Or that's actually a good thing.
We will pierce their hearts. I know you have all waited for this moment. I wish I could serve up a nobler enemy, but this lot will have to do. Prepared, get angry, and enjoy yourselves. There's nowhere to run, so don't let them get in.
I didn't hear any of that speech. Yes, least of my worries. I also have a Corinthian helm mod installed, so all Greeks have Corinthian helms on. And also has changes on some of the Spartan units book too. I gotta say, Thracian warriors are pretty cool no matter what factions use them. Tylis don't look too well, but the green just looks so nice on some of them. Oh, well, they just completely abandoned the ladders. It's a problem I've always noticed with this specific spot, if AI decides to attack from right here, is that no matter what, they always abandon their ladders. Oh, then this has got a lot easier. Tarantine cavalry. Yeah, those guys got some pretty nice helms on. And I know last video I splurged on about how a lot of the Corinthian helm fell out of style. However, it still looks pretty nice. I'm not going to pretend like that's not true. And this, my friends, sums up how CJI in this game works. Well, I guess I can just put my units, melee units down here. Yeah, let your pikes protect you. Now, historically, not just historically in the real world, the Sarisas of the pikes actually kind of served as a protective wall with the projectiles, because once they're in the full pike phalanx, as they kind of are, it would protect the people in the pike phalanx themselves. Move you guys out. I'll throw
units has used all its ammunition.
Get out of there.
Our general is under attack.
Fire. They're not even trying to burn the gates. They're just standing there and taking it. Not look under the ground. Bunch of dead bodies. Oh, well, Thracian warriors definitely shouldn't come down here. Because they're just going to get destroyed. 225, 183, 1, 2. These Celtic slingers didn't even get up there. These guys are started up too.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
There's always comes up the thing is, should I bring slingers or javelins to fights or archers? The slingers are good, especially against barbarians, because most barbarian units, most ones are bad against. These look at these Celtic tribes. These are alright. The Thracian warriors are a really over-exaggeration of it, but it's a good example. These guys have really low armor. Now that's pretty good. Having low armor is something that most barbarian units have, except elite units. Dramatic tribes like the Suebi, they really have this problem of having not a lot of armor. But you wanna, because of that, having a little armor, these guys are better against slingers are better against just all range units in general. However, you also want them to have a low shield value. Like the Thracian warriors, they have a shield value of 20, which is pretty decent. Well, it's pretty decent for being being a cheap unit that is. It's pretty decent. So basically, if they have a high shield value, you better bring javelins. If there's something in the middle, archers will probably be best. However, if you have Cretan archers available versus regular slingers, you should always bring the Cretans, because there's no reason to bring the slingers over them. Maybe I think the slingers might fire faster. Even that might not be true, and I think the slingers have a bit more ammunition. But Cretan archers have the same range as Cretan. Some Eastern archers have the same range as slingers, 150 meters. While normal archers only have a range of 125. Rhodian slingers and Alaric slingers are extremely good. You can bring them against armored foes, they'd still put a like a literal dent in them. Not as fast as the other range units would. Pretty
One of our
decent.
units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, so now I might as well pull all these guys back. 128 kills, pretty good. Get out of the smoke. So I'm not worried about the militia hoplites at all. They're worried like insulation is on them. I kind of wish these guys aren't bronze, kind of. Corinthian helms. Some shield bearers. I think all they did with the shield bearers was give them new helmets. And also like this, I really hate how the standard bearer all in look, because they have like the Spartan helmet with the Lenothorax armor, which I think it looks pretty stupid. Also because he doesn't match the rest of them. Shield bearers are pretty nice. And not to make a pun or anything, but their shields also look pretty cool too. I actually think that might be what their normal shields are. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, this is where I'm starting to get worried. I might actually be able to run out the clock. Actually, now that all the pikes are dead, I should probably be able to clean this up. So we bring tribes out, so that if need be, they can get ready to fight. Yeah, they lit the gates on fire. Now I think I'm gonna let them come through just... Yeah?
Our gates are utterly destroyed. The battle is turning in our favor.
Sorry I had to talk to my brother there for a minute. There we go, Thracian warriors are routing. They immediately stop routing. Might as well just charge you guys in. Thracian warriors, we're shooting them up. Oath Sworn also shooting them up. Oh yeah, when they get these, I don't want these stations to get really cash. Might be able to run out the clock. I don't think they can get beat regardless. There we go, the Cerisi Cav are routing. We want decisive victory. Let's see, friendly fire. Not. I don't know why there's any friendly fire at all. Like I have some of the arrows. 867 kills, 1,479 kills. Lots of arrow tower kills. Those peltasts, that one peltast did okay. Tarantine actually got some kills, which surprises me. Kill the captives. Oh, I actually have a mod installed that's actually pretty useful for keeping the slaves. It came out 1 or 2 days ago. Alright, 1 or 2 days ago. I think it's called the Sell Your Slaves mod. I'll also put that in the description. Basically, it lets you issue an edict. Great, he's not even in my family. Basically, lets you issue an edict in your province. Let's see if I can get this come up. Yeah, sell slaves. You get +5 corruption, which affects your tax income. Plus 10% piracy penalties in the local sea region, which if you're in a landlocked province, it means absolutely nothing. But you also get 250% wealth earned by slaves, +2 order from luxuries. It reduces slave population decline, -2 slave unrest. It's supposed to reduce your slaves. I don't know why it's doing that. That's alright. They might just say that. And I want there to be happiness here. So that was a failure by the AI right there. Not using its ladders at all. Well, I was actually playing by myself earlier today. Well, the time I'm recording the video. May not be the time I put it up. The room that I was playing is Rome, and I was attacking a Carthaginian city. I was defending Carthage, and the Carthaginians were trying to take it back. And they actually waited a turn, built another set of ladders. And this is a pretty big army. You can try it again, it's still not going to work. I don't care how many Thracian peltasts you bring. And basically the AI actually kept trying to use the ladders, which is basically as much as it could have done. So right then it actually did pretty decent. It would have been better if it split up the ladders, cause I could split up my forces, since I only had my attacking army and didn't have any didn't have many ranged units. I don't want to say didn't have any. So I have a pretty standard thing when it comes to me never good. They have the... Actually, you know what? I think CA might have... No, yeah, they do. They have the dagger, the Balkan sword type, as they said. But it's really, they just gave them a dagger that some of the mobs use, or whatever the other ranged units use. I'm not even going to bother moving them. Yeah, right here. These guys, oh, those are the shield bearers. You can see how these guys are relatively in a column, not a perfect line. These guys obviously have no order. Cavalry also doesn't have order. I think the civilized cavalry, to start out with, could be a bit more. This is actually pretty decent. Some of them can spray out. But one thing that happens is like that. Sometimes the units just, or that. Sometimes the units, like, they try and reposition themselves so they're out of the way and that's random. And then they're just wandering around, not even looking the right directions, the rest of them. See if we can find any others doing it, or if that other one hasn't. He's still running around in a circle. I think it's pretty funny. Alright, let's see what's going on up here. Let's move these guys up here. Wait, shoot over here. It's my oath to engage them directly. Not that I'm worried that shield bearers will stop me, because shield bearers are actually pretty good hot potays. They're no picked hot potays. Actually, I'm not so sure about that. I don't remember what the steps of picked hot potatoes are. However, funny thing, they have 105 armor. Regular Illyrian hot potatoes have 95. It might just be 90, but yeah, I think 95 is definitely them on over. Alright. They actually just get off that ladder so they can push the other one. Ladies and gentlemen, CJI at its finest. So they gave me more time to kill him. Isn't that one up against the... Yeah, because they were climbing it. Yeah, please get in range of war, my javelins. They route before they get up here, just because. They route before they get. Oh, wait, now they're up. Are you kidding me? They're losing decisively. Fighting skirmishers. Worth going for friction later. You guys are stupid.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, this advisor may be annoying, but at least he's not the one from Fall of the Samurai. If your general got in combat with a bunch of fleeing units, he'd go,
One of our units
"Your
is
general is in terrible danger, sir." However, I do kind of like how for Fall of the Samurai they made him act like he was a foreign advisor, because I think that's pretty cool. And he also makes me think of the movie The Last Samurai. It was a pretty good movie. My favorite scene from that movie was probably when the guys
The
training
enemy
dudes.
general is dead.
Specific, I know. And the guy's training the Japanese soldiers with firearms, and he's trying to tell the one Japanese general that they're not ready, and he orders one of them to shoot him. Or he'll shoot the other guy first, and the guy completely misses it. I like that scene.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Because it was really, the movie does get pretty good, how you have the, samurai, the ones who found the old version, they were fighting for something, which you can see pretty much related throughout history and over again, is how successful some of the wars often varied on how much they actually want what they're doing, why they're fighting for it. The Gauls in Julius Caesar's conquest of Gaul are actually a perfect example of this, because they were fighting for their independence, and the Battle of Alesia is a great example of this, because they were so willing to fight for independence, to fight what they believe in, and not let their culture die to the Romans like everyone else who the Romans have faced, except the Parthians. Or if you want to be specific, the Persian Ascanid dynasty. And it was something that Vercingetorix really played on, uniting all the tribes of Gaul for one final rebellion against the Romans, was something also the Greeks did, which you pretty much see in every single society that's ever been fractured, culture that's fractured, is that when something greater comes to threaten them, they can band together to try and preserve what's theirs. Like when the Persian Wars began, the first one was made between the Greek city-states and Persia. It's not like any of them liked each other afterwards, and not long after it, the Peloponnesian War began. Just because those guys work together doesn't mean they're friends, but they're able to see past their differences, for the most part, unless you're Sparta, to protect the Roman world. Greek world, I mean. However, there could also there's also mostly two broader things is getting in the way of us killing each other, so we're gonna kill you first, and also no one picks on my friend but me. Oh, well, Galatia took care of that for me. How you doing, Galatia? I could actually form a confederation with them and form the Gallic Confederation, which I actually think it would have been better if they named it something else instead of the Gallic Confederation for these two. Oh, that might make it so they can't confederate these guys over here. It would be pretty cool if, depending on which one of them started it. Let's say Tylis. If you're playing as Tylis or Galatia and they form a confederation with someone else, Gaul had a special name. The Gallo-Graki Confederation would be kind of obvious and stupid. Anatolian League would not be either. Are you serious? I'm not fighting this again. There you go, Macedon. Are they finally dead? Can I continue my invasion of the Balkans? So my plan is I'm going to capture all the Macedonia province and all of Hellas. Maybe not Crete, because there's no reason to. Crete and Rhodos never do anything. They just sit there and exist. You might as well not try and invade Rhodos at all, because you'll never succeed. Because at times they have 2 full stacks there. Their little colossus. And I think, well, I also have a monosult, so I can't see where all the cities are located. It's gonna be more like Rome total, or I believe higher up Athena is. It's either right there or right there. We'll watch it be right there since I'm not sure. Hey, you're up. Shane, just click on it. So right there. So my plan is... Oh, just spearman. I'm not afraid. Oh. Well, I can live with that garrison. I want this first. Let's see how much is the culture. I don't know what that culture thing is. I don't think I have any mods installed to change it. I'm kind of pissed about losing that. Are there any good mercs here? I could get some citizen cav. Not since I'm a Balkan tribe, that's a bit expensive. And whenever I need it, I can just recruit it. Attacking. I can at least change the port. Hi there, Odrosian Kingdom. Hey there, buds.
I look forward
You're going to be
to your
valuable
wisdom,
as an ally.
but I trust you will not object
I
to a
hate it
cup
when
of
they
wine
do this, when they
first.
just don't want to trade with you. Maybe that neither
I
of you have
cannot
any
agree.
resources, but who would they... Oh, they're at war with Athens? Really? This could pose a problem. Because if they take Athens, they're going to be a block on my way to getting the Sparta. Well, actually, it might be okay, because if they capture Athens, they'll keep Sparta at bay, and I don't need to capture Hellas for my victory conditions, I don't think. Nope. However, eventually I need to go to war. Or through clients, it's military allies. So if I can become military allies with these guys, I can actually, it'll be okay. But I still need to control the settlements directly. So I have that researched, I have that researched. Bronze Forge. So let's do...
Thirsty for battle. For
So
the
you have more...
tribe.
Yeah, it's the same. Let's bring my spy over here for one last turn.
You fear us. It is in your eyes.
Alrighty.
In your stench.
I'm not worrying at all for you to come here. Because unless you're an attack from the sea, which would be extremely stupid of you, because you lose your advantage in horses. Man, Galatia is sweeping. We're getting a pretty good Celtic following here. Is Royal Scythia at war with anyone? Nope, just me.
You have
Quiet.
the ear of my people.
Alrighty.
You bless our meeting with
Completely
this
purposeless.
I will show wisdom.
The AI does do that sometimes. They decide they just don't want to fight you anymore. There we go. Here we get some of our new units. Thracian armored warriors are going to be very, very nice. Got some Eastern Thracian spear, which I haven't actually used in custom at all, so it'll be pretty new for me. And Gallo-Thracian warriors. I wonder why they're... Thracian armored warriors should just be a special variant of these guys. Do I want to risk... See, do I care enough? Probably just send these... Oh no, I'm not wasting money on trying to stop that. The fact I know it exists is enough for me. Alright guys, and I think we'll end it there. It is spring, February in spring of 2271 BCE. See, in our Tylis campaign we have 3 settlements so far. We're getting our culture back up, Thracia, which actually isn't a tribali, aren't they? They are also Celtic. We can form a confederation with them. This could work in our favor. Because one thing that actually does work a lot is part of a peace treaty. Very often,
Come, let me hear your talk.
they'll actually join confederations with you if you're overpowering enough to them. You can even do this if you don't have a money reduction mod. If you've beaten them in battle enough, they'll give up and take the join confederation instead. Which really doesn't do much other than the fact you don't get a conquest penalty for the public order. Or if you've been doing lots of conquering in the region and have lots of public order problems, it might be a pretty good idea to do. But they more or less won't do it unless it's your last city. So let's save. Let's play Tylis 2. Ignore that. It was just I was testing the waters earlier. Alright guys, remember to like, favorite, subscribe if you liked the video. Check out some other stuff on my channel. And I hope you guys all have a great day and a fantastic summer. I'll catch you guys later.